Hello, microphone check 1 2 1 2. Teresa, you can hear me.
Can hear you, girl. Heard that microphone check.
Right, right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sidekick Con Live. I am your host today, Tara Jackson. You may know me as Madam Money, but I am also the founder of Dualpreneur and the executive producer for Sidekick Con. And I'm so excited to do this interview with one of my biz sissies. It's really great. So I am also excited to announce the first Sidekick Con virtual conference. The conference will be held next weekend, July 17th through July 18th. It's going to be two full fun-filled days, action-packed with sessions, panels, networking, collaboration, learning all together. It's an in-person experience, but it's done virtually. So you'll get a virtual adventure in the comfort of your own home with your PC, your laptop, your Mac, whatever you got, your tablet, your smartphone, you can access it anywhere. So even if you have to run errands, you can still listen and tune in. There's no excuse. You can be there. So this is for anyone who is ready to make some full-time money with your side gig, side hustle, side business. So we have the experts and we have all the tools that you need to be successful for the rest of 2020 with your side business. And I am excited to be on today to introduce one of the amazing parentpreneur expert panelists. She is the work from home expert, Miss Teresa Wright Johnson. Woo woo!
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I love your energy.
Oh, thank you. And it's so early in the day. Yay! But Teresa, before we get into it and learn about it, I did want to introduce everyone to who you are if they don't know. I know you're famous and everything, but just in case those people that don't know who you are, Teresa Wright Johnson is an award-winning business woman, and she is a true social entrepreneur, mommy, and family advocate who, for several years, has helped women, children, and families develop sound systems for educational and economic success. As a business owner, coach, mentor, and certified specialist, Teresa has helped thousands of people throughout her career. Teresa's vision led her to become the founder of TWJME Enterprises, which consists of Making Money Out the Box and nonprofit organization Zaria's Song. Making Money Out the Box, which I have been a speaker for several times, is a workshop that teaches moms how to make supplemental income or full-time income from the comfort of their own home or on their own schedule, which is great. Teresa's firsthand experience with the gaps between the educational system and special needs children inspired her to start the nonprofit organization Zaria Song, which assists parents with children that experience special needs via training, advocacy, and resources. Teresa, if you don't know now, you know, is also a licensed life insurance agent and best-selling author. And most importantly, she is our work from home expert for our parentpreneur profit survival strategies panel. Woo woo! Teresa's in the house. How you doing?
Uh, you waking me up. You waking me up. But you said it was early in the day. I'm a parent, so I've been up since 5 in the morning.
Wow,
So, it
wow, not
is.
so much. My child is grown and out the house, which is why I have you and some other amazing ladies to come and talk about parentpreneurial profit strategies, because especially with this pandemic, you know, we did have family and everything, but now our kids are with us, or with you, I should say, all the time. But you
Right.
still have to work. You still have to run your business or start your business or whatever. So we want to make sure our parentpreneurs have what they need to be successful. And sometimes it's not all about strategies as far as what to do with the business, but it's mental health strategies. It's relationship with the children strategies. It's time management strategies. So we want to make sure that our parents have what they need to be successful. So, Teresa, outside of what I just read, tell us a little bit more about you and your passion and what you do.
Oh, so thank you so much again for the opportunity. But I do a Madrid of things, just like a lot of moms that I know and parents that I know. So I have, of course, TWJME Enterprises, which stands for Teresa Wright Johnson Multiple Enterprises, because as parents, we're multiple enterprises too. We're running the kids, to their appointments when we weren't in this new world. We're budgeting, we're doing all those things, but as business owners or individuals, we're doing the same thing. So for me, I have a business helping families with training, coaching, understanding things such as parenting. I'm also a certified life coach, a certified business coach, and a certified parent educator. So today, what I'm going to talk about is coping in cash. Coping in cash. Because as parents right now, we have to learn how to cope with the children home more. For instance, even us at home more. My spouse is downstairs working, I'm upstairs. One kid's up, one's moving around. We're going to talk about those things and how this is not just a time of crisis, but it's also a time of opportunity. And it's just putting those thinking caps on, like we tell our children to do, and thinking creatively and out of the box on how we can cope, manage our homes, our children, our family, and also what about cash? Because maybe you've been unemployed or downsized or, you know, given like maybe a part-time versus a full-time, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and now need more money, or a dad that's looking for more cash. This is why I'm happy to be here at this conference coming up, because I know it's going to give me information, but we're going to empower you on our panel all about you being a parent that is ready to be a parentpreneur and make that side hustle money.
That is so amazing. And I so appreciate that. So talk about a little bit about what you're going to be sharing at the Side Gig Con virtual conference. Not everything, because they'll spill everything, but like one thing that you are really going to help people understand.
One thing I'm going to talk about and understand is really about the mental health of coping within being a parent and just being an individual, being an adult, but also coping when it comes to your money, because this is a time that we need to really think about our money, but how to make money. So many individuals are saying, what happens if I don't have a job? Well, this is a time you need to be looking at flexible opportunities to make additional money. So I'm going to be talking about companies that are hiring people, like real companies,
Yeah.
real Fortune 500 companies, real companies that are looking for people maybe to also do some kind of side gig or side hustle, so that you can put that cash in your pocket so that you can cope through this. So we'll be talking about jobs that are allowed or able to be done from home, such as medical jobs, maybe educational jobs, customer service jobs. I have clients within another organization that I have called Mom Biz Boss, and it stands for Multiple Operational Managers, because that's what we all moms. I'm going to keep on telling you. But I have clients right now that their children are at home because guess what? They can't go to camp and then school's closed. Are we thinking about that? How many of us are not really considering, some of our bosses, if our schools go to full virtual, some of these bosses are not going to allow you to stay at home with your children. You're going to have to make hard decisions. But because you don't have your cash right and you don't have those coping mechanisms and those support set up, you'll have no option. So we're going to talk about that too. Like, what can you do to start preparing yourself now so that you can cope to be the parent you need to be, but have that cash so you can be the provider for yourself and your family? So those are some of the things that I'm going to personally talk about. I'm going to give you resources, support, information, and real ways that you can implement looking for maybe a side hustle. Or even if you have a full-time job right now, don't get too comfortable.
Right.
This is an unknown right now. This is an unknown.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a side job, it would be great if you could find one, if you have one, right? Because you could be stacking your cash because you don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to be talking about those things. And of course, that parents have choices. Not every parent is going to be able to homeschool. Not every parent is going to be able to do virtual. But what if your child does have to stay at home and you have to go to work? Can you pay somebody else to do it? So those are the kind of things I'm going to talk about.
Awesome. So you already explained it, but I want you to say it as well. Why is it important for people to attend this conference for Side Gig Con? It's important for them to do it just to come here with the resources that you're going to share. But why do you feel that it's important for people to attend Side Gig Con?
I think it's important because as Madam Money has been to our Making Money Out the Box workshops, and she's spoken on the many things that she helps people with money. When you go to these type of conferences, you're giving yourself more knowledge and more opportunities and options. If you don't go, you don't know about those options. And me as a parent, I want to be in the know because I can't imagine, and you all know what our world is looking right now like here in our nation.
Right.
People are waiting for unemployment. I can't imagine how I would be able to survive if I didn't have the side hustles that I have. And we are going to give you toolboxes of different ways to think outside the box and make money. And you'll have options that will fit everybody individually. And then you even can take that back to your tribe and your people. So it's a way to help not only you, but your children, your family, and your community to be able to cope and have the cash you need in these times.
And I love that you said that it's not just about getting a lot of the information and maybe some things that you know, but it's a matter of getting access information about the resources that are available to support people that have side gigs, side businesses, side hustles. We are failing. A lot of us are failing because we're not exercising those options. We're not exercising those options because we didn't know they were available. And so Side Gig Con is the place to find as many resources as possible so that you can start exercising and start executing those options. So thank you so much for sharing. Now, before we go, what is one quick tip that you can give the viewers for Side Gig Con Live that could help their business right now? One tip, I know that you like giving a lot, but one tip that you can just give us today.
One tip is develop and kind of horn into whatever your hustle or your side gig is, or whatever hustle or side gig you're going to get. Study that side gig, study that hustle so that you can be the best you can be and to be competitive so you can get to those dollars so that you can cope with the world we're in today.
Absolutely. And that is getting right with your niche, knowing your niche, and then being really good at your niche. It's like juggling, like we talked about before. Juggling. Become an expert at juggling one ball, then you can add another ball. Be an expert at juggling two balls, then you can add another ball. That is great advice. Well, thank you so much, Teresa. We can't wait to see you there and get all of the tips that you're going to share, especially those resources at the inaugural Side Gig Con virtual conference. Teresa is going to be live Saturday, July 18, 2020 on the Parentpreneur Profit Survival Strategies panel. So I want to thank you, Teresa, for joining me today. You're awesome. Of course, you're my sister, girl. You know, I love you. I make you work, but I love you.
Yes, you do make us work, but work helps with those dollars and that cash and that resource.
Everybody
Thank you so much.
When I eat, you eat. When you eat, we all eat. How about that? So thank you everyone for watching. We really appreciate you. Again, Side Gig Con virtual conference will be held July 17th through the 18th next weekend. Make sure you register today at www.sidegigcon.com. Again, as Ash Cash, the MC, would say, sidegigcon.com. Sidegigcon.com. What?
Dollars.
Don't make dollars. It don't make sense. How about that? All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Teresa. We'll see y'all at Side Gig Con virtual conference.